Hey, welcome back. In this video, we're going to look into Customer Center and your courses. So we're going to create a single sign-on system for your customers to be able to access all of your courses and everything in one common place, just like you're using here in the CF Pro Tools area or inside of the ClickFunnels system. All right. So to give you an example, you're going to have a Customer Center, which is going to look kind of like this here. So that you'll have a customer, when somebody logs in, they're going to come here and they're going to go, okay, cool, I've got a Customer Center and I've got my share funnels and I've got all this cool stuff. These are all different courses that somebody might have access to. Either these can be restricted by purchase inside of the courses, and I'll show you that coming up in another video. But what I'm going to get to here is the fact that you only have to log in once and you have access to everything that you purchased inside of ClickFunnels 2.0. All right, so let's go back here and show you real quick how that works. So you're going to go to your sites and you're going to see you're going to see your Customer Center and you're going to see courses. So what I want you to get out of this video is I want you to understand the relationship between creating courses and the Customer Center. So the Customer Center comes first, and then you're going to create courses which will fit inside of your Customer Center. So we're going to set up the Customer Center first. So let's click on that and change some basic settings. I'm not going to go in there because they're really basic. It's like, a few paths and titles and names and stuff. So let's go into the Customize button here, and I'm going to show you guys real quick what you're going to see over in the sidebar. So the Customer Center, if you click on that, will show you a course, kind of a quick course center area. This is the main dashboard. This is the same as what we were looking at right here. The only difference is that I've made some customizations to this one. Okay. Now, what I want you guys to take away from this is the theme. Okay, all of these pages, the Customer Center, the course pages, everything that I'm about to show you fall within a specific theme. So make sure that you have the right theme assigned to your workspace. So I'm going to come back up here real quick. I'm actually going to go back a tab and go into the overview. So your big thing is just coming in here, make sure that your theme is set to your default theme or your hero theme, or whatever theme it is that you set for your workspace. And do keep in mind that everything that you make, all the changes that you make over here will apply to those theme default pages. Okay, so that's going to become important when we set these course pages up. So let's look over here. I'm not going to go into detail as far as setting all this up, but definitely edit this page, customize this page how you want this to look, make it look good, get a custom header in here, and make this look the way that you intend for it to look. So I'm not going to get into any major edits in this, but what I do want you guys to take away from the Customer Center is this one element here is called a course collection element. So you can come in here and edit this. You can, if you remove something, like say I want to remove this particular element, it's going to remove from all of these spaces down here. Right? So make sure that you've edited this and created this and set it up how you want. You can go into the images here. You can set a fallback image so that way if you don't set the image that actually shows up here will be your course image, whatever you set in the course settings. All right. So, but this is all dynamic information is what I'm telling you. So go through, set this up the way that you want, make it look how you want. This is how ours ended up looking when I got done with it. That was a good time creating that. It took a couple weeks to kind of really let all of this gel and come together before we got the look and feel that you got here. The next thing we're going to look at is the course down here. You'll see there's a little drop down in the left sidebar where it says Course Home. I'm going to click on this, and you'll notice that there is now 3 more pages. We have a Course Home, a Module Lessons page, and a Lesson page. So when you are in the Customer Center and you click on one of the courses in your Customer Center, it will take you to the Course Home. I like to call this a dashboard, but this is going to create a templated dynamic page. You can create custom pages, standalone pages for your customer dashboards for each individual course that you create, and then you can override that in the course settings. That way each course can have its own dashboard. Now, otherwise you could just use the basic one that comes out of the box here, and then you can set a module collection in here and do the same editing on that. Once you've done that, you've got your lesson modules page. Same thing. You can set a module page in here with the lesson collection. So this should be lesson lesson collections in here. And again, you can set up all of this information in here. This will all be dynamic. Once you've done that, you now go into the lesson page. Okay. Now you're going to come in here. The course information, everything that you create in your actual course, which we're going to cover in another video, is going to be dynamically replaced into this module. Now, by default, it replaces down here at the bottom of the page for some reason. So if you want to customize this a little bit further, you may want to remove this and add that that dynamically replaced information in here, and I'll show you where to find that. So if you click Add Element, you can come to Dynamic Slots here, and what you're looking for is Content Body. Okay, so you're going to add that in there. You might have to do a little bit of playing around with it to make it work. Check the settings and just go in and make sure that everything is set up the way that you want. That way, any information that you put into the course data later will be dynamically replaced here, and they will be able to navigate using the sidebar navigation elements over here, and then all of the lesson data that you create will be replaced here. Okay, I'm not going to make any major changes here, but I just wanted to give you that heads up. That's how it'll look. So to look at an example, we have our course, like we have our customer center dashboard here. If you go into one of the courses, it now takes you to our custom dashboard that we created here. And then you can go into the module page. Now I've created a module page. They all look the same. So I basically said, hey, if you want to see what's here, go over here and click on the lesson. So they would actually have to go back to the lesson page. It's like, oh, okay. And then they click on the lesson page, and then they can see the lessons and whatever else is in here. They can see all the lessons from the sidebar, so they can navigate through here and see the content. This is all dynamically replaced over here. And then they can click next lesson to go to the next page. That's a CF Pro Tools add-on called Member Nav that we specifically added in here to be able to go to the next lesson or the previous lesson, okay? So that's how this works. I will see you guys in the next lesson that I'm going to create for you, and we're going to talk about how to create a course. So again, everything, once you've set all of this up over here inside of CF 2.0 in the course home area, in the customer center, and you've created these pages, it's going to be a little bit of give and take. There's going to be some trial and error, creating it, looking at the page, see how it looks, and just really honing it in. It took me a few weeks to hone in what we got with this page on CF Pro Tools, and it will for you too a little bit. So just find what you like, see what comes up best for you, and then once you get it into place, you really won't have to mess around with it too much, and then you can create your lessons, and the lessons will really come together quickly, okay? So let's stop there. I'll see you guys in the next video, and take care. All right, see you.